Hi friends, welcome to KMate Gate Education. Let's solve the problems given in the last video. So R equal to rho L by A, you know this, right? R equal to rho L by A, you know this. And area equal to pi d square by 4, you know this, okay? So he does not mention about this resistivity, so we can take. If in question he does not give about any a value, so he does not specific about any parameter, so that parameter have to remains constant. Okay va? So நீங்க வந்து क्वेश्चनல ஒரு parameter value கொடுக்கலனா அந்த parameter வந்து நீங்க கான்ஸ்டன்ட்டா எடுத்துக்கலாம். அது எந்த क्वेश्चन ஆகட்டும், எந்த क्वेश्चन ஆனாலும் you have to take that parameter remains constant. Okay, so next, so r1 by r2 equal to l1 by l2. Pi by 4 will get cancelled, that equal to d2 square by d1 square, right? So length is increased by, length is reduced by 50%, so L2 is reduced by 50%, that equal to 50 by 100, 50 by 2. So initially I assumed 1 means it is reduced by 0.5, that is 0.5 means 0.5 L1, okay, and 100%, 100 by 100, 1. So initially I assumed 1 point, so 1 plus 1, 2. So 2d1 whole square into 2d1 whole square by d1 square. So you get 1 by 0.5 into 4. So 5, 2. So 2 into 4. Okay, so R1 by R2 equal to 8, R2 equal to R1 by 8. So R1 resistance is R by 8 is the answer. So I hope you get the correct answer. So here in the the voltage and current across an element is given by 100 into e power minus 25t. So formula thinking. So it has to take an energy delivered from t greater than or equal to 0. So energy t greater than or equal to 0. So t greater than or equal to 0. He does not mention final condition. We have to take infinity. So solve this by taking 0 into infinity, 0 to infinity, 100 into 50, 5000. E power minus 500t. So e power minus 500t by minus 500. So 500 500 get cancelled. So minus is there. E power minus infinity, e power minus 0. So something I have done mistake. Just wait. 100 into 5000 minus 250 minus 250 minus 50, 500. So 10 will be there, right? So 10 is the answer. Next question, b minus n plus 1. So b minus n plus 1 branches. So number of independent loop is number of independent loop equal to branches minus n plus 1. But he is not given like this. He given branches ratio that equal to n plus n minus 1 is the answer. So option C is the answer. So next question, you see this you have already tried. So now you just use all this. I think all is over. So this question is asked by one student that I don't understand. So you see here, here the parallel voltage source, here the parallel voltage dependent source. This is what source? Voltage controlled. What is K times of V1? This is voltage controlled voltage source. So given is voltage. So given is a voltage source. Controllable variable is a control source. So voltage controlled. So voltage controlled. So voltage source. What is controllable parameter? Voltage control. Here this is a current source. So this is a current source. Controllable variable is voltage. So voltage controlled current. So this is a voltage controlled current source. So this is a voltage. What is a variable parameter here? Voltage. So voltage controlled voltage source. You have to keep this. This also very important because they give this is a voltage control voltage source or voltage control current source. So you have to every point you have to watchable, clearly watchable. Okay, so clearly you have to understand every point. Okay, so next you can see here there is given voltage source, here it is given voltage source, but variable parameter is current. So variable parameter is current. So current control voltage, so this is a current control voltage source, current control voltage source. Okay, so this will be asked. So what is this? So I think Tneb Polytechnic lecture, they asked one bit for 1 mark last 2017. So this is a current source. variable parameter is current variable. So variable parameter is current. Why I am telling this is a variable means this I1 depend upon some another parameter. Okay, so the current through this element depend upon this some other element. So this is variable current control current source. This is a current control variable is current. I1 by 2 is a control variable current source. Okay, so this you have to remember. Next, so this is a voltage source. Whatever may be, this is a voltage source. This is voltage source. Both are parallel. So both are parallel. This should be equal. This is a 10 volts, and 2 into V1 is a 2 into V1 is a V1 given 10 volt, 2 into 10 20 volts. So KVL is violating. Here it is 10 to 10 volts. Here is 20 volts. So it is not a valid circuit. Okay, so for the two voltages to be in parallel, the voltage remains same. Here the 10 volts independent source, here the 20 volts dependent source. So 2 into V1 is given 10 volts. Okay, so next here see, here it is a current source, here it is a voltage source. There is no problem of that. So this current is dividing here. Okay, this voltage here. So this is a valid. So two voltage source in should be parallel, the voltage remains same. So this voltage source and current source, you can apply superposition theorem and find the current through this circuit also. So this is a valid circuit. So if I take voltage source, let I take current source. Okay, current is coming like this. So what is the current here? V1 10 volts, 5 amperes is 5 amperes is coming. So here some current is going, here some current is going. So it's a valid circuit. Okay, you can apply KCL and KVL. There is no violation here. So you see here, this is a current source. Current is coming and current entering this. So this can be delivered as observed. I1 is given 2 amperes. So no problem. This current can be close through 5 ohms. This can you can apply KVL and can apply KCL. So no problem here. Okay, so this is a valid circuit. You can see here, here 2 amperes is coming, here I1 by 2 1 ampere is coming. In series branch current should be same. In series branch current should be same. So in here entering on the 2 amperes enter ஆகுது, இங்க வந்து 1 ampere enter ஆகுது series branchல. So KCL is violating here, KCL is violating here. This is a invalid circuit. So the basics, these are the basics, so you have to understand. Okay, so first option 1, option first circuit and fourth circuit are the invalid circuit. Okay, so this can be easily understandable. Next question. So this is the question given in the first video lecture of the objective 1. So what he asked something like I have in the previous question I have calculated power equal to 4400 watts. So what is energy consumed in kilowatt hour? Energy consumed equal to power into time. But okay, so energy consumed equal to power how much? 4400 watts. This is a total 4400 load I am connecting to my house into time. Energy consumed in 24 hours time is given. But he asked 1 by 8th of the total load persists. So why I am using only 1/8 of the load? 1/8 into 4400 into 24. So this will be the solution to this. So we will see next problem here. We will see next problem. So let's see this question. The given at some instant time, the inductor is given. The current I of T is increasing. Which terminal along AB will get higher potential at that instant? So terminal A higher potential. The higher potential na A positive or A positive or the B negative or the B negative or the. So this, in the question pathina, the terminal A get a positive potential, terminal B get a negative potential. He is asking that. So A positive, B positive, A negative, B negative. So higher potential means positive. From positive to negative, the current flows. So this can be understand if you see my transformer basics lectures, then you can understand very easily. So you can see here, this is an inductor. This is the terminal AB. The supply voltage is giving and the current is I of T is increasing. So I of T is increasing. So time varying current. Okay. So current is increasing, right? So whenever current is flowing through this coil, what you have? Coil have N turns. N into I, MMF. This MMF leads to the flux, right or not? So I have a voltage V of T. This voltage V of T produces I of T. Okay, this I of T is flowing through this coil of having N turns, and having N turns produce MMF. This MMF leads to flux phi of T. This MMF leads to the flux phi of T. Okay, so flux linking with the conductor changes. What happens? Induced EMF E equal to N into d phi by dt. So I have a voltage here. I have a voltage here, induced EMF, right? I have an induced EMF is there. Okay. So I have to find the direction of the potential, whether it is A have a positive potential or negative potential. So he is not asking about the supply voltage. So so many students what you do in the exam. So current is flowing from A and leaving B. So A is positive, B is negative. Okay, it's right. Right. This will be do what the student will do. So, but this is not the logic here. This is not this actual solution here. So, E equal to engaged voltage is there, right? So, the direction of this induced EMF, this direction of this induced EMF has to found by Lenz's law. So has to found by Lenz's law. What's the Lenz's law states effect oppose the cause. What is the effect? Effect is EMF. What is the cause? Rate of change of flux linkage. What is the cause here? Rate of change of flux linkage. So what is the cause for this? Rate of change of EMF. Flux. What is the cause for this flux? EMF. So you have to take like this. Okay. So you see here. What is the cause for the EMF? Rate of change of flux linkage. So this EMF is a one type of explanation is this EMF is a magnetic electrical quantity. This flux is a magnetic quantity. So this EMF can't oppose directly. So we have to oppose directly. We have to make two quantities same. Two quantities same. So this EMF, this have a closed path. Let's say voltage source is given. Current this due to this EMF, we have the current is flowing. This current flowing through the N turns MMF will be produced. This MMF produce flux. Due to this EMF, you have a voltage source is there. Due to this voltage source, current is going. Okay, so closed path is there. So whenever EMF is induced, current will flow. Current will flow. I don't know whether the flow current is flowing downwards or upwards. I don't know. So whatever may be, if there is a closed path, I have a current. If there is a closed path, I have a current. So let I have a current is flowing through this coil now due to this EMF. Due to this EMF, one current is coming. Okay, due to the closed path, voltage is there means automatically current will be there. So whenever the supply voltage given, current I of t has producing current I of t flowing through the coil N turns produces MMF. This MMF leads to flux. This flux linking with the conductor changes time varying flux. Time varying flux linking with the conductor produces EMF. So this EMF is given by N into d phi by dt. Okay, so this EMF having a closed path, you have a current. That current may be flowing upwards or downwards. I don't know. It can be found by Lenz's law. Okay. So Lenz's law effect oppose the cause. This is the effect. Cause is the rate of change of flux. This is a electrical quantity. This is a magnetic quantity. So to oppose this, I have a magnetic quantity. So this is EMF. Current is flowing. Current is flowing through the coil having N turns and MMF and flux. Okay. So this flux must oppose this main field flux. This flux oppose this main field flux. So for that, due to this current, the flux downwards means due to this current, the flux should be upwards. Okay, so due to this current, I have a flux. So due to this I of t current, I have a flux in this direction. So this EMF current, so EMF current I of t. So I of t due to EMF current should be flux opposite to this. So I have a flux opposite is current opposite. So current is coming. So plus or minus. So A is positive potential, B is negative potential. So what we know from network theory, V equal to L into di by dt. How it can be equal to minus N into V equal to minus E. So why minus E? You can see here in another explanation. So what is the cause for the EMF? What is the cause for the EMF? This is effect. EMF is the effect. So EMF effect is rate of change of flux. What is the cause for this flux? What is the cause for the flux? EMF. What is the cause for the EMF? Voltage. So this is a E is a electrical quantity, V is a electrical quantity, E equal to minus V or V equal to minus E. Okay, so V equal to minus E, but E equal to how much? Minus N into d phi by dt. Okay, so V equal to N into d phi by dt. This is what happens in the V equal to L into N into d phi by dt or L into dA by dt. So this what happens in the circuit theory. We don't they don't tell in basics of network theory. You will understand when we come across the transformer. Okay, so A should be positive, B should be negative. So the reason the supply voltage is giving, the current is entering is not the reason. So this is the reason why A is positive, B is negative. So this is already I said in transformer basics. You can watch the video. Okay, so concept makes clear. Okay, next question. So let's see the another question. The inductance of the coil is 0.5 Henry. How much energy is required to set a current of 2 amperes through the coil? So என்ன சார் இப்படி ஈஸியாக கொஸ்டின் கொடுக்குறியா? ஸோ ரைட் ஓகே. ஸோ என்ன சார் நீங்கள் எனர்ஜி ஈக்குவல் இது எனக்கு தெரியாத சின்ன பசங்க கூட சொல்லுவோம். ஓகே ரைட் half L I square. Right half 0.5 I square 2 square half into 1 by 2 into 4. So 1 joule is the answer. So இது எதுக்கு சார் இந்த கொஸ்டின் சொல்றீங்க? லெட்ஸ் டு இட் சார். இது எல்லாரும் பண்ணுவாங்க. இதான் சில இன்ஸ்டியூட் வந்து கொஸ்டினா எடுத்துக்கிட்டு ஃப்ரேம் பண்ணுவாங்க. விரும்பி பார்ப்பேன். ஆனா கொஸ்டின் ஃப்ரேம் பண்றது இன்னொரு விதமா பண்ணுவோம். ஓகே ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ், இப்போ பாருங்க. ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கொஸ்டின் சொன்னீங்க ஈஸியா இருந்துச்சு. இது 1 மார்க் எல்லாம் போட்டுருவாங்க. 1 மார்க் இது வரும் கண்டிப்பா. எது ரைட் எல்லாரும் பண்ணுவாங்க, எல்லாருக்கும் 1 மார்க் வரும். இப்போ ட்விஸ்ட் கொடுப்பாங்க. இண்டக்டன்ஸ் ஆஃப் தி காயில் இஸ் 2 ஹென்ரி. The coil is carrying a current of 2 amperes. How much work is to be done to increase the current value to 3 amperes? How much work? Sir, இது கூட எனர்ஜி சார் half L square. போடுங்க. இப்போ சொல்லுங்க. இந்த மாதிரி கொஸ்டின் சொல்ல மாட்டாங்க. இந்த கொஸ்டின் சொல்லுவாங்க. ஏன்னா எல்லாருக்கும் தெரிஞ்சே ஏன்பா இவ்வளவுதான் இப்படி வர வாய்ப்பு இல்லை. ஓகேவா? So let's see this question and try. The inductance of the coil is 2 Henry. The coil is carrying a current of 2 amperes. How much work is to be done to increase the current value of the 3 amperes? So what is the answer? எனக்கு சாயந்தரம் 4 மணிக்குள்ள சொல்லுங்க. What is the answer? ஓகேவா? So this is question 1. நீங்க வந்து சொல்லுங்க. நான் வந்து சாயந்தரம் 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock குள்ள சொல்லுங்க. சாயந்தரம் ஒரு வீடியோ போடுறப்ப next question. Hi friends. Next question Papa. A coil with inductance 2 Henry is carrying a current of 5 amperes. If 16 joule of energy is extracted from the coil, what will be the final value of the current through the coil? Sir, எனக்கு தெரியும் சார் energy equal to half L square. பண்ணுங்க half L square. தெரியும் சார் இது எனக்கு V equal to L into di by dt. தெரியும் சார் எனக்கு power equal to time rate of flow of energy. V equal to d by dt. தெரியும் சார். So this is the second question. Okay. ஸோ நீங்கள் என்ன பண்ணுறீங்க, இந்த 2 கொஸ்டின் சால்வ் பண்ணி எனக்கு சாயந்தரம் ஈவினிங்குள்ள கமெண்ட் பாக்ஸில் போடுங்க. ஹவு மெனி ஆஃப் யூ கேன் சால்வ்? ஏன்னா பேசிக் தானே, அண்ட் யூ ஆர் ஃபெமிலியர் வித் பேசிக்ஸ். V equal to L into di by dt equal to half L square. இதுதான் ஃபார்முலா. தெர் இஸ் நத்திங் டு டூ தட். ஓகேவா? ஸோ மேக்ஸிமம் உங்களுக்கு பேசிக் கூட எவ்வளோ டிஃபிகல்ட்டாக எவ்வளோ குழப்பமாக கொஸ்டின் கொடுக்க முடியுமோ அவ்வளோ ட்ரை பண்ணிட்டா இருக்கேன் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ். ஸோ நீங்கள் சால்வ் பண்ணி கமெண்ட் பாக்ஸில் கொடுங்க. அண்ட் என்னோட வேண்டுகோள் என்னன்னா, முடிஞ்ச வரைக்கும் நீங்கள் வந்து உங்கள் ஃபேஸ்புக்கில் வந்து ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க, உங்கள் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸுக்கு ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க. உங்கள் ஃபேஸ்புக்கில் எவ்வளோ ஒரு செகண்ட் ஆக போகுது, ஜஸ்ட் யூ போஸ்ட் யுவர் வீடியோ இன் யுவர் ஃபேஸ்புக். தட்ஸ் ஆல். இட் மேக்ஸ் ஹெல்ப் மீ ஃபார் ஃபியூச்சர். ஓகே. ஸோ நீங்கள் வந்து ஒன்றும் பண்ண தேவையில்லை, ஃபேஸ்புக்கில் ஒரு செகண்ட் போடுங்க. உங்கள் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸுக்கு ஹெல்ப்பாக இருக்கும், எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் மோட்டிவேஷனாக இருக்கும். ஒரு செகண்ட் ஆகாது. உங்க ஃபேஸ்புக்ல வீடியோ போட்டுருங்க, பிடிச்சிருந்தா இல்லைன்னா வேணாம். ஓகேவா? ஸோ லெட்ஸ் சி த சொல்யூஷன் இன் another வீடியோ. ஸோ ட்ரை பண்ணுங்க ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ், ட்ரை பண்ணாம இருக்காதீங்க. ஸோ ஹவு த பேசிக் வில் ட்விஸ்டட். ஓகேவா? ஸோ சில்லி கொஸ்டின்ஸ் எல்லாம் பார்த்துட்டு படிக்கிறது வேஸ்ட். அது மட்டும் நான் சொல்றது கன்ஃபார்ம். ஓகேவா? ஸோ லெட்ஸ் சி நெக்ஸ்ட் வீடியோ. ஸோ தயவு செய்து ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க. ஓகேவா?